Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. Also, if you want to order any of my tarot lessons, tarot sessions, tarot decks, hair or body oils, miniature altars, if you want to order any of my t-shirts, or any of my services, check the description box below for my email. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. See what declarations you need to do at this time. What energy should you be clearing? And then we're going to jump right into the reading. So let's see. So this says, all blockages of my financial and material resources are now cleared in spirit and in flesh. All blockages of my financial and material resources are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. I'm going to take one more. So I got two. So I'll take both. All wicked rituals of sacrifice done against myself and my ancestors are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All wicked rituals of sacrifice against myself and my ancestors is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. And then I have here, all fear of the unknown, fear of new, and a blank canvas is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All fear of the unknown, fear of new, and a blank canvas is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So I'm definitely picking up, there might have been some, well, it definitely shows that there's some wicked rituals of sacrifice that have been performed against your lineage, your ancestors, your lineage, directly targeting the wealth and the abundance of your lineage, okay? So if you find that it's been a common theme that a lot of people in your family have struggled or been in survival mode, this is likely due to the wicked rituals that was performed against your lineage so that you would not be able to thrive and be able to create generational wealth. So the fears of starting all over again and starting with that blank canvas must be cleared, because your wealth is likely attached to starting something new for many of you, okay? This message will not resonate with everybody, so don't make it fit if it does not. Let's jump right into it. I want to see what the message is all about today for the chosen seed. So the Empress comes out first, okay? This is a newer deck that I just bought. I'm just trying it out. The Empress is here. So let's see what's going on with the Empress. Mothering energy, nurturing, creative. What's going on with the Empress? Wow, 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting. So there are lots of people that's trying to fight against the Empress. Okay? A lot of you are divine feminine out there. But this could be, let's just say it's for both. Divine masculine or divine feminine. You got a lot of people that's trying to come up against you. Why are they trying to fight the Empress or the Emperor? What's going on here? 5 of Wands is all about competition. People that want what you have, because the Empress, since she sits very comfortably, okay? She lives a very luxurious life. She does well. She's very creative. She's very nurturing and caring. She's a healer. She's highly intuitive. So there's some people here who are trying to fight up against you. Let's see. What is this all about? So I have one that also fell down. Let me get that real quick. So what I have here is the 2 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So whoever these people are that's trying to fight up against you, chosen, they're very, very stressed out because they feel like you have blocked them. They feel like you are denying them access to your energy. So 9, 10, 11, 11 breaks down to a 2. So it goes right back to the source, 2 of Swords. This whole thing is because you have blocked either communication with someone or all of these people. Maybe you're just not dealing with them at all because it's just too much drama. It's too chaotic. It's just too much competitive energy. You're over here minding your business, focused on, manifesting, okay? Focused on manifesting. It does feel like, maybe things have been a little bit more emotional for you lately. And if this is not your current energy, we're all on different timelines, so this message might resonate with you down the line. But you've withdrawn your energy to a large degree. You might be in the process of healing yourself, because this Empress in this card, the energy is very different. She looks sad, maybe disappointed. I'll check in and see why is this energy showing up here though. But there are people who are trying to mess with your mental. Like they want you overthinking. They want you to feel stuck. They want you to feel blocked. This could be the same people that's trying to block your financial and material abundance here. So that's why you're being called to do the declaration to clear out those blockages, because they know that you have a strong ability to use alchemy because you're connected to nature. Like you can create, you can cultivate anything that you want, but you have to be in the right frequency emotionally. So I feel like they're trying to throw off your emotions. They want you in conflict. They want you to be in battle with others. So they might be sending spell work your way in hopes that, you know, like chaos magic, because they want to create like a lot of chaos and tension in your life. That way it slows down your manifestations. Let me see what's going on with this Empress. There's definitely a lot of opposition. The Ace of Wands. You're focused on creating though. You're getting that spark back. If you felt like your spark had diminished for whatever reason, the Most High is handing you a brand new opportunity. Like it's a never-ending flow of opportunities that the Most High Mother and Father is going to hand you. There will never be a lack. So even though you might feel like, okay, you have to reroute or things might have slowed down in a particular area, then it picks up in another area. So all of these people who are trying to fight up against you to block you, it's never really successful. It just ends up putting them in a position where they end up at battle or at war with one another. They're in competition with each other. Meanwhile, you ain't even thinking about them. You just sitting on your throne minding your business, you know, watching it all go down from the scenes, you know, from behind the scenes, because you can feel the energy. You can feel the tension. This is where they want you, but this is really where they are. Nine of Swords. What is this Nine of Swords all about? They feel rejected by you. Nine of Swords is the King of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse for the Nine of Swords. Somebody is very emotional. Definitely unbalanced here. The heart chakra is blocked. The Nine of Swords. Okay, so I have, look at that, the Death card. They're disappointed because you put something to rest here, okay? Very toxic energy. There was no stability about whatever the situation was. It was toxic from the very beginning. From the beginning to the end, like, oof, just low vibrational energy. So you had to let that go. But this person, I don't know, somebody is possessed. Queen of Swords, you had to get back on your throne and make your truth known. Like you had to speak certain truths that this cut. It's cut some people here. Okay? Your truths have cut some people because this sword, there's some blood dripping down on that sword. Okay? So the things that you have spoken they've hurt some folks' feelings. Okay? And it's created, I'm picking up Tower energy, even though I'm not looking at it, but I do see Scorpio energy. So it's all about transformation. You've been speaking some truths out there, Chosen, and it's been disrupting some things. And so people are working up against you, trying to wreak havoc in your life. They're trying to slow down your manifestations. So this is the Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you decided to cut people out of your life. You realize that, okay, you don't celebrate, you don't collaborate, you don't associate yourself with particular groups of people because they're all fake. They don't even like each other. You know, this could be people who get together. They have very addictive patterns, you know, just toxic ways, but that's what brings them together. That's how they relate. And so I feel like you had to use your sword of truth to put some things out there to let people know, like, no, we're not the same. I just heard they not like us. They not like us, okay? So you have the Ace of Cups here. Brand new opportunity is coming in for you. Like the Most High said, okay, I'm going to move. If the Most High moves 3 people out the way, you get far better with just one. Okay, there's an overflow of abundance and emotional satisfaction that you get from this new opportunity here. 4 of Wands is also here, which is stability and security. And so regardless of them trying to fight up against you, you still get what you prayed for. You still get what you've been manifesting. You still get what you've been asking for. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you still sit on your throne and you have everything that you need. Financial abundance, wealth, everything. It still comes in. So let me see, why are they so pressed to fight up against you? What is their problem? Why are they so pressed to fight up against you and to try to create havoc in your life? So the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. They don't want you to be able to grab hold of this new opportunity. They know something big is coming in for you. Ace of Pentacles, the Magician. Yeah, they know that you are a master manifester, but this is also them trying to block your ability to manifest. Yeah, you're definitely manifesting. You're creating an empire out there. That's what you're doing. The energy that you're projecting out into the universe is shifting things on massive levels, okay? Far greater than, you know, what you see right now. It's big transformations that's happening through your alchemy, chosen. And so these people are fighting up against you because they don't want this new opportunity to come in. They don't want this new foundation to be created. It's all about ego for these beings. Ego driven. Knight of Cups in a reverse. Yeah, because they rejected you. They feel some type of way because they've been rejected here. The World card. Yeah, that cycle has been closed out for sure. So a brand new beginning is happening, but this is also showing me a new earth. A new earth that's being created as a result of what you all are out there doing, chosen. And so there's more people that are disgruntled and disappointed with you than the people in your intimate circle. Okay, we're talking about the powers that were and all of those. I just saw 1111 on the timer. All of those beings who benefited from the structure of this current system that's now falling. So you have a lot more enemies than what you even know, just because of who you are and the fact that you stepped into your calling to carry out your assignment. And so it's coming at you from a lot of different angles. And this is why, see, Four of Swords, staying grounded is very, very important. Getting the rest that you need, staying prayed up, staying connected to your spiritual team, and really doing some self-reflection is really important. You know, disconnecting yourself from the world and giving yourself that very much so needed break to rejuvenate your energy. Three of Wands, see. But either way, you're moving forward in a positive direction. You're very optimistic about where the future is taking you because it is taking you far. Things are moving. They're actually going to start picking up very fast for you. After you come out of this energy of resting and taking a break and you rejuvenate your energy, things are going to pick up very, very fast. So let me see, why are they so stressed out? What's stressing them out right now? Because they've been working hard against you. I just saw the Ten of Pentacles. What's stressing them out is that you're getting ready to receive that wealth that they tried to withhold from you and your lineage. You're getting ready to have it. What's stressing them out is the Nine of Wands. You're not giving up. Nine of Wands is perseverance. You're not going to let anything stop you. Nothing will stop you. You're highly intuitive. You're connected and you're listening to your intuition. That's what's helping to guide the way. You possess everything that you need. And so they thought that they was able to beat you down, wear you out to where you wouldn't have the perseverance or the endurance to keep going. But if anything, the Most High keeps on replenishing. Every time they think that they've created a stumbling block or, you know, things have slowed down, the Most High comes back in and elevates you even higher each time. So this is why they're stressed out. They're stressed out because the Hermit is in a reverse. Many of you are coming out of Hermit mode. You're rejoining the world in different ways here. Then I have Justice in a reverse. Yeah, because the scales are not balanced in their favor. Like, this is negative karma that's hitting them. That's why they're very stressed out. They're feeling that karma now. It's hitting large groups of people. It's hitting, you know, so-called empires that have been created by the powers that were. What you have done is hitting those people in your intimate circle that worked up against you. All because you decided to reject them. You decided not to take advantage of their offer. Okay, what is this? The Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, that's a card of being defeated. They've been defeated. They are not able to win this battle or any other battle for that matter because you possess genuine love in your heart. And so Justice in a reverse just means that they did some unjustified things here. And yeah, your intuition is right. Whoever you think this was coming from, whatever direction you believe this was coming from, your intuition is right. The curse has been broken. So whatever they were sending towards you to try to block your finances, you're able to do what's necessary to shift that energy real fast. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Okay? Delusion. They're delusional to think that they are able to work up against you and to have more of an impact over your destiny than the will of the Most High Mother and Father. That cycle has been broken. Yeah, this is a miserable person that was working up against you here, trying to send dark energy your way, you know, and so you rejected whoever these people are. They're just going to have to deal with their fate now. Beautiful things are coming in for you. Stability and security is yours. Lots of creative ideas. Lots of wands are coming out in this reading. So your sacral chakra is definitely balanced. It's in alignment. And you're taking, look at this, the Chariot. You're taking fast action towards your destiny. And what's interesting about this Chariot card is that there's a lot of people, it looks like they're trying to grab a hold of this Chariot. You know, this is her vehicle, right? A reindeer. But it's like a lot of people, this is people here that's trying to, it's like they're trying to ride your coattail. You got a lot of people that want to ride your coattail, Chosen. They are afraid that you're going to leave them behind because you're very confident and you know which direction you're being guided to go in. And so you're taking passionate action towards those things that you desire to do. And so there's people that want to cling to you now, okay? Not just in your intimate circle, but also people out here in the world who know that their time is up. Okay, they already benefited enough from your downfall and from the downfall of your ancestors. And so you have people that want to either come up against you, they want to buck up against you, or they want to cling to you. You have to definitely listen to your intuition to know the difference, you know, either way, regardless of either or, whether they're trying to cling to you because they're afraid of their own karma, or whether they're trying to fight up against you because they're just mad that it is, you know, it's time for them to receive their karma. Either way, you want to use your discernment and just completely keep a long arm's length when it comes to those people. Don't let them into your space. Don't let them throw them off of your square. Don't let them take you off of your square, because that's the entire objective here. They're afraid of getting left behind. This is like, it's a totally new world. It's a different energy that you're moving towards, okay? All of them are like blue, okay? They're half dead. They're the walking dead, okay? But you have life. You have color, and so you're being taken upward and onward. They're being left behind to drown in their own misery here, okay? And so these are people that want to cling to you. It says the Six of Pentacles, yeah. It's all about karmic debt that's being paid off. Some people will receive their small portion because that's all they get is a tiny portion, right? Others are going to have to be judged. But in comparison to what's being gifted to you, Chosen, a lot of people who even receive the small portion are still going to be highly disappointed because they feel like it's just envy that the Most High is giving you this overflow of abundance, whereas their fate is to have very little, right? They might get a raise at their job, another 5 cents. By the time they retire, they will have gotten another $2.50. That's their fate. And that's because a lot of these people, they did not believe in helping you when you were at your lowest point. Let me see why they're getting so little, because that's standing out to me a lot with the Six of Pentacles. This is the Three of Swords in the reverse. They're getting so little because you had to heal yourself. This Three of Swords in the reverse, Three of Swords in the upright is heartbreaking, it's pain, okay? These people could have contributed to some of your heartbreak, but you ultimately had to heal yourself by yourself. You see, she's sitting here alone. She's sitting here alone, hurting, in pain. And so with this in a reverse, you've come out of this energy. It's no longer keeping you bound and stuck, but whoever these people were, they could have done more to assist you. But they didn't want to. Why didn't they want to help you? Let me see. Why did they leave you to deal with this pain alone? They could have, you know, been of some assistance, at least a little bit. But they chose not to. Let me see why they chose not to. Because now, that's the Six of Cups in a reverse. I think a lot of these people, whoever these people were, they was mad that you had outgrown your relationship with them. They can no longer manipulate you. You grew up. And that was intimidating for some of these people here. Let me take one more for why they chose not to help you. So I have the Three of Cups that's the Five of Cups in the reverse. So 2 Cups cards. It's their emotions got in the way of them helping you, but it's like they were mad because you outgrew them. And you had healed. You was no longer in a grieving space. Like there was a lot of growing maturity that happened for you. And this was very intimidating for them, to know that you would ultimately go from needing them or being codependent on them, at least emotionally, to being independent, self-sufficient, healed, thriving, and rising higher heights, taking leaps and bounds past them. That was intimidating to them. And so rather than helping you, they chose to just kind of sit back and, pretend that they had no clue what was happening. So that's why they get their portion, which is very little. Okay, see, they let you carry the burdens alone. 10 of Wands. They didn't even try to take some of the weight off of your shoulders. They didn't even try. They literally sat back and watched you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, and to do it alone. So some people get a very tiny portion, and that's all they get, while others get karma. So let's see, what is their karma? And like I said, it's not just people in your intimate circle, because I just heard it's also the people in the world across the globe who decided to sit back and watch certain groups of people be mistreated, abused, misused, stolen from, okay, murdered. And they just sat back and watched us carry the burden, and watched our ancestors carry the burden of the weight on our shoulders and try to pick ourselves back up. They just sat back and watched. Those are the people that get very, very little here in the age of Aquarius. Now, as far as those people who are getting karma, let's see what type of karma they're receiving, because these will be the people that assisted in creating the stumbling blocks for you and many other chosen seeds. So let's see what type of karma they are being dealt, because this is why they're so stressed out. I thought a card flipped. Let me see. I'm going to pull a card. Why are they so, what type of karma? Damn. Is that oh, that's the moon. I thought that was the tower. The moon is in the reverse. So the moon is exposure. They're being exposed. A large part of their karma is that they can't hide their true identity, their true intentions anymore. All of what they have done in the darkness is now being exposed and illuminated. What else? What other karma do they have here? So this is the Four of Cups in the reverse. They're going to have to watch you receive what they thought was theirs. You're going to be handed this cup. Yeah, that makes sense, because the Four of Cups, you see behind this person, this is the Ace of Cups that's being handed to them, right? Earlier, the Three of Cups was in the reverse, which is you saying, they not like us. You don't collaborate with these people. You don't associate with these types of people. So this will be the Three Cups right here in the reverse will represent that Three of Cups that already came out in the reverse. But this Ace of Cups back here is you taking advantage and grabbing a hold of this gift. There's some sort of gift that you're being given here. And so those people who are receiving karma have to watch you take back what was already yours, okay? They thought that they was going to keep you stuck and feeling discontent and dissatisfied and feeling like nobody cared and, woe is me, victimhood mentality. That's what they thought you was going to stay in. Not just as one person, but as a community, a group of people. But rather than doing that, the Most High hands us the Ace of Cups. We take the Ace of Cups. Okay? We grab hold of that. You also have the Six of Swords in the reverse. The karma that they're going to have to deal with is that they're stuck. There is no forward movement. So the Six of Swords in the reverse takes you backwards. It takes you to the Five of Swords, which is conflict, defeat, people fighting up against one another. Going to the Four of Swords, which could potentially mean illness. Okay, stagnation, no forward movement. Going back to the Three of Swords, which means heartbreak and pain. Two of Swords, which is being blocked, because it's going to ultimately take them back to the Ace of Swords, because they're going to have to face the truth. They're going to have to face the truth about why this is their fate, why this is how their karma is set up. Okay, so they got a lot of different cycles to go through. Look at that. We have the Sun here. Okay, they haven't wanted these things to be exposed, but it's going to be exposed regardless. This is on a whole nother level here, y'all. The Sun being in a reverse, I just heard even the Sun is going to work up against them. Even the Sun is getting ready to be their worst enemy. So they're going to want to stay hidden. Okay, hiding away in tunnels, hiding away in, underground places, wherever they can go in the crevices of the earth. That's where these people are going to want to hide, in mountains. That's where they're going to go. So we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they lose their power. Oof, this Queen of Wands, my goodness. They lose their power. They lose their beauty. They lose their essence. They lose their gifts, their creativity. All of that stuff is suppressed and is taken from them because they never deserved it. They never earned it. The Star card is in a reverse. There is no hope. It is hopeless for these beings. Judgment call is being made here. And it's lots of them that's having to deal with this judgment call. Damn. That's crazy. It's like they're withering away. Like this high priestess in this deck, like she looks really old on one side and really young on the other side, which indicates that a lot of these beings, witches and warlocks that was working for the powers that were, they are fading away, like right before your eyes. It's like, remember, I think it was the Wizard of Oz where she was like, I'm melting. That's how it's going to be, where they have to hide in the crevices of the earth because they don't want to be seen, first of all, because it's embarrassing that they lose their power. It's embarrassing that they lose their beauty, their creativity, their empire, their abundance. They lose everything, and we literally watch it happen. So what they're going to do is, rather than allowing people to see them wither away into nothingness, they're going to go hide in the crevices of the earth somewhere and wither away there because they still can't escape it. And so this message is on a whole nother level when it comes to karma playing out at its finest, from those people in your intimate circle to those beings that are in your community to those beings that are global. This is a big deal when it comes to how this is getting ready to hit them. So that's why you have energies that's trying to come up against you right now, Chosen. They don't want to see you gain that wealth that is inherently yours. They can't stop it, though. Seven of Wands. They can't stop it. Seven of Wands is protection. You are divinely protected here. Nothing is going to stop you. You always have this barrier of protection around you. And so this is you standing your ground, knowing the power that you naturally possess. Your spiritual team is always protecting you. There's nothing that they can do except receive their fate. See, your health will always remain good. That's a part of your inheritance and wealth. Because these beings, they cannot be trusted. They never could be trusted. Because all they wanted to do was make you the sacrifice. They thought that if they sacrificed you, Chosen, and your lineage, that they would be able to offset their own karma and buy themselves a few more generations of power, authority, wealth, and all of these things. But no, their energy is too toxic. The world had to vomit them up. The world is rejecting them. The earth is rejecting them. All elements are rejecting them. People are rejecting them. They're definitely rejected in the spiritual realm. They have no spiritual authority. The only authority they had for a brief period of time was through your prayers, Chosen. You speaking and uttering through your mouth towards the deity that they had handed you. But now that you're no longer doing that, they have no spiritual authority. And so they wanted to make you the sacrifice so that they could offset their karma, but time is up. They've been defeated. They have no more time. That was a foolish decision. It was one of the dumbest things they could have ever done. They were never supposed to be in a position of authority in the first place because their DNA, they're too low vibrational, okay? Anytime the natural elements work against you, you are not supposed to be at the top in the hierarchy. It just doesn't make sense. That's just like in the animal kingdom. The animals that are that are at the top in that hierarchy there, they are the ones that will survive in that environment. That's why they're at the top of the hierarchy, because they have the survival skills. And there's not too many other animals that can take them out or that could cause them to go extinct. So that's the same way when it comes to human beings. Those who cannot thrive in nature, cannot be at the top of the hierarchy because genetically they are not. They are a recessive link. So a lot of times people will say things like, oh, it's just about the spirit and it's not about XYZ. Listen, everything is created in a particular manner for a reason. The Most High, Mother and Father are very strategic about what they do. So anytime you go, let's just say in the animal kingdom, and you take a lion and break them down so much that now they're walking amongst the sheep, and the sheep are now in a higher position of authority over the lion, then now you are working against the natural cycle of life. And when you work against the natural cycle of life, it throws everything off. And so this is why destruction is happening now, because once that lion awakens and comes into remembrance of the power that it possesses and the fact that it's supposed to be at the top of the hierarchy. Why? Because the Most High molded it and fashioned it knowing that that lion knew its position. That lion would maintain the structure of that animal system. That's when things get back in alignment. That's when we start making progression in humanity again, when those who were never supposed to be at the top of the hierarchy get back in their position. It is what it is. When you know, you know. And I don't have to say everything directly. Some people, you take offense to things that are obvious. You take offense to things that you know to be true, but you don't want to accept that it's true, because then you got to start checking your own ego. And you got to start recognizing that, oh, that same person over there that you said was a nobody, that you said was lazy, that you said was a nothing, and that they was just greedy and hungry for the system to do this, that, and the third, and that they needed to pull themselves up by the bootstrap. Those same people that you spoke ill against are the ones who would ultimately come into remembrance of who they are, and they have a very high position in the spiritual realm, very high ranking in the spiritual realm. And so now you have to eat your words. Now you got to take some things back, but you really can't. What you have to do is face yourself and face the fact that you yourself may be a part of that group of people. I'm talking to the ones in the back, y'all. You yourself might be a part of that group of people who's going to receive very, very little. And then for those of you who was out there who was really cutting up, acting a damn fool, knowing good and well you a damn lamb amongst lions, trying to make us forget who we are. Oh, your karma is getting ready to hit you so fast your head is going to spin time and time again. And don't think it's just in this lifetime. You got many generations of this to go. It's time to get things back in alignment. The head now becomes the tail, because it was always supposed to be the damn tail. That's my message for you all. I don't have too much else to say. I love you. I'll talk to y'all next time.